Unit 7, Period 7, Section 2, we're going to talk about the beginning of the Progressive Era. The Progressive Era is going to be a political attempt to reform America from the Gilded Age. So the Gilded Age is the term for the latter part of the 19th century, where the United States was, because of the robber barons and the political bosses in the big cities, was filled with the robber barons using unfair business practices to control entire industries, and the political bosses using tactics in the big cities, taking advantage of immigrants for their own advantage. And a lot of people refer to this as graft. The Progressive Era is going to be an attempt by the government to reform a lot of these areas. There are three political reforms that you need to be familiar with. One is the initiative. The initiative, as made fun of by this political cartoon here, means to do something on your own without being told to do it. In political terms, an initiative is legislation written by the citizens and then presented to the legislature to put it up for a vote. So basically the citizens present their own legislation. That's an initiative. The second political reform of the latter part of the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th century was referendums. Referendums are where you take an initiative and you get enough signatures by voting members of a city or a state, and you submit this to the legislature and force them to vote on the bill, or they can put it up for as a referendum. And a referendum is a vote on an initiative by the people. And it's where the people can directly vote on legislation. And the third political reform of the Progressive Era was called recall. And here you see a recall of a lawnmower part, but one of the reforms of the Progressive Era was that citizens could remove an elected official by forcing another election. And the person that the people were attempting to remove could run again, but many times was defeated in the re-election. This concludes the Progressive Era political reforms.